That's the problem with that minion, right? Is like it's actually not very good on average because you just never, on average, you don't draw the primes. That's the issue. We even like got like 3 extra draws in our deck and we still didn't draw a single one. Ogre wasn't great in our last run, actually. Radiant can be good, but it can be just a 2-mana 2/3. We'll just pop off, right? That seems good. Oh. Renew's gotta be better, right? I don't like skipping Homunculus, but... we'll take that 1-drop instead. Abyssal in this class is honestly not unpickable. Zubat might be okay though. Let's try Zubat. Okay. I shouldn't be too harsh on it, but it's like, how is this only an 85 on Hearth Arena? Like, only an 85. This card should be like, this card should have its own level. It should be like 120 probably. We can actually get Thunder Lizard on curve. Potentially. It's also a beast that gets buffed by Zubat. Well, no, generally this is a better card. I like Panthara and Priest a lot. Experimenter Fishy Flyer is actually like super good. But Experimenter Proto Drake is not very good. That win rate, yeah, it's pretty low because it's. I think this card is generally bad. It's really good with Fishy Flyer specifically. It's probably not worth it. Okay. Oh my god, this card. Dragon count. 2. Not really enough. Broom is good. Actually, this is pretty good right now, but I think we're happy to take a broom. We may want a ruin. I haven't had great success with Luminance in general. I mean, occasionally your opponent just does nothing for 5 turns and then lets you do Mage Scribe Luminance, but it's just in general, it doesn't happen. We have the Overseer for Luminance too, though. But I feel like we could just use a Ruin, given that we have like no Shower Death, no Mind Control. We do have a Black Knight, I guess, but... it seems like a reasonable pick here. Also, a lot of our cards... we actually have almost nothing that dies to this. Which makes it pretty good. Probably just want more removal. This honestly isn't crazy. That's better value. kind of want Priest of the Feast. When you cast a spell, restore 3 health. When you cast a spell, gain +1 attack and taunt. Priest of the Feast making this have no downside is kind of cute. I honestly, I don't know. Having the taunt is good too. Like, this is probably a little bit better. What's our taunt count? 0. We have this. You're probably supposed to take this. I honestly kind of like healing, but taunt is kind of healing. Do we want this? Problem is we can't hysteria our own minion anymore to discount this. So the only way we have to target our own minion is the renew. So this is mostly a Sunwalker. The thing is, Sunwalker might just be the pick here. So it does feel like we need taunt. It's the best card here, but kind of need a 5. Kind of need a 2. Because we need a 2 more than we need a 5. Ah. So is this what everyone else's priest decks are like? So this is why people who like priest like priest. Oh great. Our double raised dead priest immediately runs into a hunter. Not like this. Well, we had a great time living. Fortunately, that will end now. No mind controls, no apotheosis, no tutor. Yeah, terrible deck, right? Fuck, you can't do blessings to you anymore. Not like this. Oh no. How am I supposed to emote blessings when I can't blessing? I'd say Happy New Year. 新年快乐. Is this thing getting frozen? Okay, it's probably not getting frozen. I think I'd say with pretty high certainty it's not getting frozen. It's pretty near impossible for him to kill this. I mean, he could have deadly shot it if he's a god, or he can Hunter's Mark remove it. But other than that, do we actually bump? So we can just go Oh, he's gonna copy this. Well, he's gonna copy this or he gets a cat or something. Huh.
What these illusions will.
Like, do you ever go hothead broom just in case?
What these illusions will.
Yeah, I feel like this is probably fine. I'm just wondering, like, if you know it's pack tactics, you probably would. I think this would actually be, this into this would actually be better, but we don't know that. It's the most likely thing, but if it's not, it's kind of weird. The good old discover last play. The only thing I don't like about this is that it means we're not getting the we're not getting the light steed back. But whatever. Dude, this card is ridiculous. It's like if you ever stick this, you just win the game, right? It's not always that good because, I mean, it's a 6 health 4 drop. It's hard to kill. It's like if it ever sticks, like, it's just... Okay, we have a conundrum. I want to heal, but we have a skeletal dragon. And could you imagine not playing a skeletal dragon when you have the ability to play a skeletal dragon? I mean, you can't not play skeletal dragon. It's actual first world priest problems. It's like I have to pass on 2 mana, gain 4 health because I have a skeletal dragon. It's so harsh. Our life is so hard. It's actually kind of insane. Damn. I mean, this should happen. We're gonna do whatever it takes to make this worth it. I think we just play this. I think we just don't quite have enough with Broom. Yeah. Can you stop with the secrets, bro? I mean, it's fair. If he's gonna get like completely memed, we should let him have his fun, thoroughly annoying us with a bunch of secrets that don't do anything. Or they do stuff, but just not nearly enough. We should let him have his fun. Why can't we initiation face? We should be able to initiation face. Blizzard. Uh-oh. No. Maybe I should have like rushed something so that... Actually, no, it doesn't matter. The misdirection only triggers on face, so there was no way to do it. Oh. Okay. Doesn't really matter. Cause nothing else. Oh, shit. Monka DMCA, I can't do that. Yeah, you should be able to summon the enemy hero. Just transform into the enemy hero and then it just like... Who would win the game though? So imagine if Lightsteed, imagine if this effect worked on the hero. Imagine if you could give the affected heroes +2 health. Then you just actually heal yourself up to like 60 health. That seems reasonable. And then you get Alex Strazed anyway. Then you cry. Sounds reasonable. Don't mind us, just preparing priest BS. Surely we draw a play. It seems worth it though, because like honestly, like if he doesn't have 2 damage, he just loses the game on the spot. Okay. And even if he does, it's like worst case, we just bot steal. Perfect. Our opponent is wondering why he's looking at 2 3/6s on turn 3. An excellent question. Why do we have board as priest? I mean, in arena. Well, I don't know. If you play a lot of constructed, like, don't demon hunters like never have board? They just don't care about board, and then they just like 2-turn kill you after a while when they get tired of winning or making you suffer. Seems like what they do. We can raise dead it. Should I have just... If I was gonna trade, I think I am gonna trade actually. I could have done... I could have resummoned them both. The 3 and the 1. Oh, this is still fine. So now we get to go to clown school with this. He's probably have to flyer down the 2/2. And then this thing is just gonna gradually increase in health over time. It's literally just gonna go up. Is he gonna try going through that the hard way? Trying to overpower it through it getting buffed. Oh no. Kills that one. Anything you play just gets eaten, just straight up eaten. Oh, that feels bad. You know, blasting booty with 1,000 bits. Okay. Hype train? How you doing, Stokes? Thanks for the bits. I think the requirements for the hype train is I think it's 100 bits. I'm not actually sure. I think it's 100 more bits. I'm not actually sure what it is exactly. So if I'm wrong, don't blame me. Not 100% sure. So let's get some more health here because surely we need more health. Giant minion seems good. This seems totally reasonable. Why is the guy still in the game? This guy's like, all right, I'll get there eventually. I feel like we probably should just play the idol. But abusing the heal more is, you should probably just play the idol. Yeah, he has to be waiting to top deck a silence. Maybe you're supposed to trade here just to protect the 10-10. I don't know. Yeah, it's like, why is our Og Merchant a 10-10? I kind of like the idea of killing him slowly with this giant light steed. So this is fine. We can get a Deathwing from him. It doesn't work, unfortunately. Guess I'll take a Nova.
You're not laughing.
It's no steed, it's a stallion. Yeah, Nova literally just gives our entire board health. Oh no. What do you mean when the 3 mana 4/7 looks balanced? I mean, if you get a 3 mana 4/7, it only makes sense if you spend a whole extra mana crystal for 4 mana, you should get a 5/16, right? Like, I mean, that's totally fine. Another demon hunter wants to suffer. Excellent.
Raw power is no substitute for true strength.
2-0 indeed. Yeah, it's only fair, right? No, my pirate. Do we ever bump heal?
What is a loon's will?
I have trained for days.
Do we ever kill this? Maybe we kill that. Let's usually kill that. Oh. He's that kind of demon hunter.
Easy.
I guess I could have done that. But I want to heal this turn. I think this is fine. You could have like healed this, bumped, and used that, but we actually have the Thresher in hand, so I feel like saving the surprise cleave is good. This way we can just oh yeah, I forgot we had that card too. We just keep healing stuff. Okay. Okay, there's no way you kill that one. He's hovering this one. I'm like, okay, no way you kill that one. No way. We just make a really big thresh. Or do we try to buff this?
What is in wounds will?
I feel like we just make a big thresh. Assuming they don't have silence. I think it's just hard to deal with. Look at that big boy. That is not a expendable performers. That felt like a deck our deck could pretty much never lose to. I'm betting he actually had pretty good late game and he was just assuming his late game was going to get mind controlled, but little did he know we don't have a mind control. But, you know. 3-0.
The goddess is my shield.
Do we ever keep this card? Do we ever full keep this hand? The sad thing is like our deck is so good that it feels like we don't need this. But surely the time that you toss it will be the game that you need it, right? That's the problem. We thought about betting on runs. Like, we've done it before, but honestly, I don't even think about it. Maybe I need to mod people and then people can do that. Should I make a bunch of mods? We don't have a bet going. We could start a bet on this run still. Surely this doesn't die. This is a bit risky because if this gets pained, we kind of lose. It's not a pain. If this thing gets deathed, we kind of lose. That's kind of the problem with this strategy. It's like now it's like, yeah, we play into both pain and death. Really hard. I feel like with this deck, especially now that we're 3-0 already, I probably wouldn't make the bet 7. I would probably make it like 10. Above or under 10.
What is Elun's will?
Why do we keep running into Snapjaws today? The hell? It's like I almost feel like I'm giving Holy Nova value. But, I mean, he didn't Nova. He might have actually wanted to Nova last turn. One time you're out, cast Pyroblast when your opponent was at 30 health. It killed you. Nice.
Blessed be this funnel cake.
How much does this have? This goes up to 10. So the thing is, I kind of want to Mage Scribe renew. Kind of want to do that. Hope he doesn't have Shower to ruin.
We'll be fine. It wasn't that big.
Go ahead, I'll do the prediction here. I'll give you guys 2 minutes. I'll do the
What is illusion?
We'll start that prediction.
Ha! Easy. Bless ya. For the hot streak. Your face ain't beyond.
Why is this a thing? You need a lot more than Ruin to come back. You're not wrong. Especially since we have this now.
We will hold the black.
Dude, currently it's 4,000 points to 10. If the no's win, that is some sick value right there. Okay, like we probably should play this, but this is funnier.
I wonder.
Wait, actually, is this just lethal? It's very possibly lethal. It's not guaranteed lethal though.
I wonder.
This is actually kind of a bad play right now.
Hot streak. Your face ain't beyond.
It is finished. You win.
97% of the people voted yes, or 97% of the points were yes. See, it was actually, there were 5 no voters and 5 yes voters, but all the people that voted yes put a bunch of money in, and all the people that voted no put almost nothing in. Smart. So either the no boys are gonna come away with everything, or the yes boys will win almost nothing. Put in everything you had. Well, if you follow the stream, you get 300 points immediately. So that would help you put more in. Wow. Oh. Okay. Why aren't you a beast or something? Okay, so the follow be battered. It's kind of, don't worry about it. Like, the way it works is that if you the way the votes work is that you actually kind of benefit if there's like no one, if you're the only no voter and you only put 10 in, then you'll win the entire pot if the other side loses. So it actually doesn't make sense to bet more in that circumstance. I guess we do this. Better than a Shadow or Death, kind of. Yeah. How much do we want to bet on his guy or him having polymorph? Maybe we just bump heal. Let's just bump heal. Going wider into this doesn't feel particularly good anyway. And buffing this doesn't feel particularly good when it's just going to get polymorphed, probably. Okay. Well, he didn't polymorph this. If he polymorphs this, then he can't polymorph this or this or this. He doesn't know, chat. He doesn't know that that was only our first of 3 decoys. Oh my god. Stop. Alright, this guy needs to fuck off with these snails though. This guy has like one strategy. He's like, I have one thing going for me. And it's a bunch of snails. Dude, I could have played Hysteria Roulette with that. Actually. Ah. Hey, hello, Mr. Wing of Death. Three mana, 5/6. Dude, we're at the point where we see like 8 mana double 8/8 and we're like, whatever. It's not even good. It's not even good? Not really. Oh no, my Skelp's dragon. Ah, he found his Mastodon. Nice. I have bad news for you, good sir. Marco. I want to play this card. I never played this card. It's kind of BM. You play this card that says this only works on the simple-minded, and then smack him in the face with a Proto Drake. If you were less simple-minded, you wouldn't get smacked in the face by a Proto Drake. Yeah, for duels classes, I don't know. There aren't too many great resources. I know Team America has some stuff. He's like the main duels guy. He's like the only duels guy. I didn't open the box to see what's inside. The Proto Drake box? The Proto Drake box isn't that interesting. It's for the bits, blasting booty. You guys gonna have to remind me at the end of the run, or when we get to 10, I guess, to actually do the prediction, because otherwise I'm gonna forget. So do we just not do anything and then just play Hysteria on turn 4? We don't really need to do this. We don't really need to do anything stupid, I feel. Just play normal, and if we somehow haven't won the game... Oh, shit. Eh. Then we can Hysteria. Okay. I appreciate this one. Yeah, I guess we just raise dead now, don't we? It could be better to save the raise dead for turn 6 though. But I don't know. Yo, our Foister with the sub, the prime sub. Welcome, welcome. You only get one prime sub? Thank you for using here. No. It's kind of bad. Stretch. Do we just play the other 4? Healing something that's going to die to a thing anyway. The thing is, if we don't heal it, then he might not have to do that. Like, if you play this and he has like a fire elemental, you get kind of wrecked. When I say kind of wrecked, I mean you get like Giga Omega wrecked. Just do this. Kind of. Oh, he doesn't. He's overloaded. I forgot. So otherwise they would deal 3. Like that. Not the Demolisher. Oh no. Kind of wish I saved the Raised Dead now. Okay, we'll just top deck the other Raised Dead, surely. Never top deck. No! I may have to do some stretching. Oh my god, we got a Hex out of that. Oof. A wild fishy flyer appears. Murgle, Murgle, mother effer.
The menagerie is for guests only.
Oh. Oh. He's a drafted curator. He's only played a Wasp. There's nothing else he's played that would trigger off of it. The hell? I don't even want to Black Knight that. It's just like, it's too sad. I don't even want to do that.
The elements will destroy you.
This guy's draft failed. I mean, he's 5-0. Or he's probably not 5-0, but... What is this? This is a studies card. And I guess... We're definitely not guaranteed to get anything better than that ever.
Oh.
I was thinking, I'm like, you know, I bet the rest of his deck is absolutely insane. I wasn't wrong. Oh, he has multiple Wasps. He had 2 Wasps, and he drew both Wasps. Okay. Ah. Hello, good sir. I would like to introduce you to a card called Holy Nova. Probably should have done that first, technically.
I'm invincible. That's incredible. I am the essence of magic. That was a mistake.
A mistake.
Magic is not a toy. You win this.
Aww. I was trying to BM you. He could win if he had 4 lightning bolts in his hand. The problem with that is that he didn't have 4 cards in his hand, so he couldn't have 4 lightning bolts in his hand. But indeed. It's like, normally I would like think maybe we want to keep Holy Nova, but the problem is if we're keeping Holy Nova, that's a card that isn't Hysteria. That we could be getting a Hysteria. Thanks for the ever increasing number of bits in this run, Placid Booty. Yeah, I think I'm actually gonna toss the Nova. Perfect. All according to plan. That is a good draw. I'm not sure if you would have broomed that if we didn't draw this. It's nice to not have to make that choice. He thinks about whether or not he smorks. He remembers that the face is the place. He decides to smork. An excellent choice.
Count your blessings, mate.
Do you ever coin broom? I don't think so. You coin renew? I don't think so.
Out of my jungle.
The good old play really aggro and then play a Stonehill Defender and lose all tempo strategy. I like it. Stonehill is so bad compared to how it used to be, man. Into also board clear yourself. Okay. This is what 2020 value cards look like, Mr. 2017 value card. No. I guess it's the long game we're playing.
Can I get a Murgle?
This guy's like, I'm going to ramp literally every turn.
You here for the tour?
I wonder.
I kind of want to corrupt this statue. We'd have to use the flyer, which feels kind of bad.
What is Elun's will?
I think it's fine though, to be honest. What? Okay. That's actually surprisingly good against our exact hand. It feels like we don't really need to be all that proactive right now. I mean, I say it's particularly good against our exact hand just because we don't have an exact answer. I mean, it wasn't exactly a good play because, I mean, he just played a 6-mana 6/3 basically. But, you know, it's not like it's particularly good against exactly what we have. But if he is sniping, you can't snipe a top deck, bro. Well, no, I have no reason. I don't suspect it or anything. Hey, good night, Hearthy Watcher. A wild skeletal dragon appears. Ah. Wild Nose Dormu appears. He's gonna just not play anything. It's fine. Guys playing the good old, like, well, if I get a taunt, maybe I don't automatically lose strategy. An excellent strategy. I guess we renew first. If we renew this, then we wouldn't be able to play like a Soul Mirror.
What is Elun's will?
I don't think it matters for buffs, right? Any buff would, you could play this first, I guess. I don't know. Any buff would be playable anyway. Probably doesn't matter. Let's just start with this. Beautiful. It could have been really awkward if we whiffed though. We'd probably be fine, but we found one.
Tyrande versus Morgul.
Elun, give me strength.
Time to start sniping. Hey, I already banned one person today, so might want to be careful about that. Not for sniping, just for being a dick. But, you know. Uncle Bob, thanks for the follow. Okay, so we don't draw off this one, but we're gonna raise dead it. Most likely, so we can draw off the second one. We don't need too many draws in this deck, but just like one draw would be really nice. In general, it feels like the way most decks work right now, it's like you get like 1 or 2 draws, it's pretty helpful, but beyond that, it doesn't really matter. Ave, thanks for the follow.
I have trained for days.
Pog! If you bump, he bumps back. If you don't bump, you can like free kill this. But if he has like the 3 damage spell, then it's better to not bump. So I guess we don't bump. By the 3 damage, I mean Serpent Shrine Portal. Feels like against Serpent Shrine Portal, it's a mistake to bump first. And they always have it. This guy's a 7-0. He's gonna have like 5 of those. Oh my god. Or we just get mega lulled. And so we can Nova. We kind of have to now. Nova with Shiny Horse. We haven't drawn Shiny Horse in quite a while. Do I want to guarantee these draws? I'll do this. And I think I do want to draw off the Panther, but I'm not going to play right now because it would just get flyered and we'd be in a bad spot. I'm just planning on getting a Hysteria off, so I'm not really trying on board them hard right now. Whoops. Easy Smork. The easiest of Smorks. If you Hysteria the Ogre, does he double guess every attack? I think so. Flyer Zubot for the double buff. That doesn't actually help us, but it looks cool. We probably go Zubot Illusionist Broom. So like these two go in. This just seems natural. And then I guess these two go in. Yeah. Problem is we don't really have an answer for the second one. I mean, we can double flyer it, I guess. We are pushing a good amount of damage right now. Not really enough, though. We're not pushing enough damage to really seriously threaten him. Thanks for the follow, Elena. I think it's big and spooky. I would rather go wider, but it's just doesn't make that much sense right now.
I do love a good study session. I'm invincible.
We're probably not getting there. So we're gonna get him low, but we're not gonna get him low enough. And then we're still gonna have to play a value game. We haven't really hit any of our value yet, but we have a lot of value to hit, so. We're a little vulnerable to not drawing in the right order. Like if we draw Mage Scribe right now, it's not really good because Mage Scribe Hysteria doesn't really make sense. Oh. Yeah, that was a really risky devolving missiles and he whiffed. I mean, he did give us a terrible 4-drop. And a prime. Prime is not the worst thing for us. It's not particularly good, but... So we double flyer, and then we lose.
I wonder.
Do we Hysteria? I mean, if we Hysteria, he has a 7-drop that we most likely can't kill, and then we just are losing. Right? I mean, the unfortunate thing is that there is no guarantee that the Hysteria actually gets better. The problem is, this is one of those games where you just need to have a mind control, and we don't. Or at least a ruin. We haven't drawn that one. We just whiffed on we hard whiffed on all of our value. We even cycled a draw with Panther too. It was just one of those draws. The game's like not willing to give you anything. We're gonna have to rage it on the Proto Drake, and then we're gonna have to Hysteria eventually. We have to rage it now, because eventually he's gonna get a taunt on him, then we won't even be able to do that. Okay, we have to do some math here. We'll see what we'll see what pops out of this. Fuck, are you kidding me? It's actually like the best thing he could have got in the entire game. If I knew it was gonna be this thing, I could have gone Ruin first. There's no possible clear with Hysteria. Unless we need him to high roll the crap out of this. But well, he did high roll it, but not the way we needed him to. I guess we can still Ruin. I guess we still Ruin. I was like, clearly the best card he could have gotten. We're dead to Bloodlust now. I guess Hysteria would have saved us against that, exactly that. Listen, Booty gifting a sub. Welcome. Welcome to Qadon. Yeah, we're just dead. Now he doesn't have to play into it. I guess I should have just taken the Hysteria there. Maybe. Let's see what we get here. Hopefully something can bail us out. It's too late. This could still save us. Okay. That was definitely a high roll Hysteria. I should have just... I didn't want a Crab Rider. I should have Crab Rider because it actually set up lethal. Then like, I don't know, he might... I don't know. Hot. We don't really have to Soul Mirror. We can Hothead Renew. We just Hothead Renew, right? We'll probably Crab Rider clear or that. That works too. We honestly don't even need the Nova. It's a sad one. It's like we don't even need it. But Because honestly, there's a world where the thought steal is just better. I don't know. I think we should just probably just do it. You'd feel really dumb if you take the thought steal and then you die to a bloodlust right now. He obviously hasn't had a bloodlust up to this point, but he could find one.
Blessings, ladies.
Come on, Crab Rider. We believe in you. This guy needs to work on his rolling taunt totem RNG.
These old bones just keep moving.
Okay. This thing still dies is the annoying thing. If he has a good late game card, we could still very easily lose. That's a sad thing. If it's something that doesn't really get dealt with by this, like imagine he has another Proto Drake and then he just gets another Tonk off it. Then we actually lose. This guy's been doing a very good job of rolling every worst totem.
Taranda versus
Smite was changed in the Priest rework, which was like, that was like a year ago, wasn't it? Thanks for the bits, Blasting Booty. We're drying up the poor man's wallet with all these increasing numbers. Not like this. Do we ever keep this? It's pretty good against Paladin. Thausteal is really good against Paladin just because Paladin's OP. And it might cost 1 mana. I'm gonna try keeping this. Maybe it's too slow. We'll see. This at least is insurance that we don't automatically lose to Blessing Authority. So we don't really need a coin. The Thought Steal, because we're gonna have a mana for Thought Steal anyway. Okay. Wait, was that his opening hand? Was that his opening hand? He just chose not to do it? Nice. You might heal here. I think I will. It's kind of brutal. I'll head Raise Dead or Thresher. Thresher feels a little delicate right now. We might want to coin the Sky Stalker. Honestly, I thought him not hero powering just meant that he, I was assuming he just didn't want to give us the trade, but apparently no, it was dude synergy. He has Librum. It sucks, but we can at least play Sky Stalker afterwards. Okay. Probably just Ruin. I feel like every time we played Ruin, it's just been to kill one thing.
What is a loon's will?
You could Rager.
What is a loon's will?
Reporting for duty.
Count your blessings, mates.
Is anyone else lost?
Okay, so we're just gonna Hysteria this board away. Turns out the Ruin would have been better used later. But Hysteria will also kill everything. You could just like trade the 1/4 in and then Hysteria and it might go really well, but even worst case scenario, if he kills all our stuff at the same time, it's still good. Like it's like even the bad Hysteria is still really good. Like it would be totally cool if the 8/8s just run into each other immediately, right? But yeah, I think you just do this. Yeah, okay, that's fine. The mana actually works out really awkwardly, but you know. That was really good. That was, at best, that was average. I think it was actually below average.
Come one, come all.
Oh my god.
Come one, come all.
Reporting for duty.
You feel not bumping the Divine Shield. Well, if you don't bump the Divine Shield, you're pretty much guaranteed to just full clear the board then. Or you're more likely to just full clear the board. I'm pretty sure, I don't know, you'd have to do math, honestly. Like you'd have to like almost run that through a calculator. But I'm like 99% sure it gets worse on average. I think we're actually gonna do this. Well, we can heal anyway. You can actually value trade this one.
What is Illumin's will?
Like the idea is you value trade this one.
The frost wolves stand ready.
In what?
Reporting for duty.
Okay, now I feel bad because he's also a potato. uh, do we? I'm wondering if we rager this so that we can keep value trading. Because obviously this thing is just really good against this guy, even if it's not necessarily the greatest. Yeah, I guess we do this. We could do this better. So we could also heal this. I don't know. It's too cute, I think. You could heal that, value trade with it. And then use, you could have like run this into the 3/1. If you wanted to draw off this, oh fuck. Oh no.
Reporting for duty.
So we probably beat Deathwing. It's not Deathwing. He has more synergy. Probably like another gift of luminance or something. Oh man, another demon hunter. This thing's really good. These are both really good. Things we want, probably. We probably want to toss this one, though, just because it's a little too slow. I think I will keep the Holy Nova. Thanks for the bits, Blast and Booty, by the way. Little did I know I should have just kept the Thought Steal. Maybe I should have kept the Thought Steal because we don't have many 2s in this deck.
It's time for a little blood.
Would have liked to find a 3 though. That's kind of why we kept the Holy Nova. The other thing is, the higher win-loss you get, the higher win-loss you're at, the better a Thought Steal becomes, kind of. This guy's gonna have like the nuttiest late game, the way he's playing. It's my best performing classes expansion. I haven't looked, but it's probably Paladin. My second best is probably Shaman, and maybe Rogue. He actually just went face. Okay. Guy's like, ah, spell damage, pop off, time to pop off. He needs to have like the best late game that class has available to it, or else he's completely dead, actually. Maybe he might have all the constructed cycle cards. That's possible.
Or that.
Come, sharp, road. No. I yield for now.
A mobile player, I see. My phone is starting to croak. I bought my phone in like late 2018, and it's just, unfortunately, for some reason, it just seems like that's way too old now. Like the thing's starting to go bad. Hmm. I think I want to look for something more. Thanks for the bits, blasting booty again. So this is totally fair and reasonable. Nothing to see here. I was also looking, like I was trying to play Hearthstone on my tablet. My tablet that used to be really good. But I didn't actually realize it, but like I bought that tablet back in like it was actually 2015. And that thing's also starting to die. So I don't know. I need to upgrade my technology apparently. That thing is terrifying. I was actually thinking what I'm gonna do, most likely, is I'm gonna just buy, instead of like rebuying a laptop or whatever, or instead of rebuying a tablet, essentially just buy a laptop instead. Because I was looking and like, I can get a laptop that's good enough for me to stream on. It's not even that expensive. Like $1,000 laptop, you could stream on it really well. I could probably stream like 720/60 on a laptop. At least. Like just $1,000 laptop. I'm probably gonna do that. I want to play Chaplain here, but I kind of want to corrupt the Fool also. It's probably worth corrupting the Fool. The Pixel 4a 5G is a good mid-range phone. Yeah, no, I haven't started looking at all.
This only works on the simple-minded.
I think I was like considering the Pixel back when I was looking back in the day, or when I was looking for this phone. But I've always gotten Samsung phones for the most part. So I have the what is this? This is the S9, right? Yeah, this is the X9. We have a broom, a freshman, and an overseer in here. They're all kind of good.
What is Illumin's will?
Now we're cooking.
Say you get 3 years of software updates. Does it not run on Android? Does it run on like actual Microsoft technology? I imagine it must, right? Alright, we might get memed here. Or not my, it's Google, right? It's a Google phone. I meant to say that. Okay, no death rattle. I'm not getting memed. It is Android? Okay.
What is in Lord's will?
I honestly just don't want to lose the game to this randomly. We're gonna lose this anyway, so I might as well, we might as well get the full value here. Yeah.
Magic is not a toy. I want you and you and you.
We're pretty good at getting these renew lethals. It feels like, I don't know exactly what the phone equivalent of motherboard, if it has something that's actually like a motherboard. It has something that does the same function. My phone's starting to act like it's, my phone's acting like my old computer was when the motherboard was cracking. That's what my phone's acting like right now. So, and it's also, I think I'm using the same micro SD card I was using since like literally college probably. And that thing's starting to crack too. So, yeah, I just need to, hopefully maybe I have another SD card. Maybe I switch that out and maybe that'll make the thing start working better. We'll have to see. Oh dear. That's more elementals than I want to see my mage opponent playing. You like to get a new battery? Yeah, that was the other problem. My battery, right, what's happening now is when my phone gets below 20% battery, the last 20% literally goes out in like 3 minutes. It's like totally fine, and then it gets down to 20%, and then 3 minutes later, if I look away, and 3 minutes later, it's dead. It literally just power off. I don't know that you can actually replace, like this thing doesn't have a removable battery. I don't think I can actually even replace the battery in this. You probably could, but you'd have to have it like professionally done.
This only works on a simple mind.
It's not as hard to do as it seems. There are these little screw. Do you just have to like unscrew something? That's probably it. I don't know.
I wonder
think I might take this broom back.
Look behind you.
It's a little bit of a weird mind game situation when they know that we have a broom. So they know that we're gonna crap on any board he plays. Although we actually don't have any minions, so little does he know we're not actually gonna crap on him nearly as bad as he thinks we will. A phone repair shop near you said $240 for a battery replacement. The hell?
I wonder.
Yeah, I know. It's like, how about maybe that's what they're doing. Instead of actually replacing the battery, they're actually just literally buying a new phone and just giving it to you. They just make you think that you're actually getting a new phone, or that they're fixing your phone. A $350 quote for a new screen, a new screen on a $400 phone. That sounds totally reasonable. Nothing to see here.
This only works on the simple-minded.
I mean, we have 2 brooms. I guess we use one.
Look behind you.
Using the radiant elemental doesn't really seem worth. Okay. This guy's using his firework element for minimal value, thinking that our deck sucks. Little does he know. Oh. He doesn't know, chat. He doesn't know. He lacks critical information. Do we play this? I guess. Sure. I guess I could have broomed this and killed that off. Yeah. So are we ready for the second grand finale next turn? That's the real question. And that's basically a grand finale, right? want to broom later, but I kind of need to broom this.
You've got me fired up.
Alright. At least we're getting good tempo dragons, but it would have been better if we just got like a value dragon that could have just won us the game.
Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir.
So I don't really want to play a 4-7 into these.
I wonder.
None shall rise.
Do we actually want to rush a 2-3 in?
I wonder.
Yeah. Where's our Nova? That turn. It's a little weird.
What is in Moon's will?
Hot streak.
Yeah, this probably wasn't the best play. Why didn't I just draw a Nova? I'm bad at the game, okay?
Step up.
Okay, we should still be able to value trade that thing. Or not. How is that he took like 15 seconds thinking about that. That was literally the best spell in the entire game he could have gotten, and he spent like 30 seconds thinking about that.
What is in Loon's will?
You're not laughing.
I guess either buff is good. That's probably the one we prefer. If we don't find Renew or Thought Steal or something, we're kind of losing now. What is it like to draft this deck?
Step up.
I would like to at some point in my life know what it's like to draft a deck like this. Well, either we draw Thoughtstealer Renew or we don't, I guess. Nova might be good enough. Oh my god, dude. This guy literally needs to go buy a lottery ticket after this game. I don't think I've ever seen a luckier person. Because it's not just how good his deck is, it's the fact that he drew his deck in the best possible order. If he was playing this game with like his entire deck available, given the restraints of card draw, he would have played the exact same game, card for card, every single turn of the entire game.
What to do? What to do?
And we keep drawing like our worst cards. Hopefully we rematch this guy, because we'll beat this guy like 7 out of 10 times at least. Keck wait. We get 2 premium cards, which are not what we need right now. Deck's just giving us all this false hope. Actually have to do this. Can you imagine like getting any more false hope out of this whole situation? I wonder what the hell, like his hand must be, what is in his hand? Weird situational removal? Probably like another devolving missiles. Okay. What can we draw? I mean, our best draw, I think, is Fishy Flyer. Okay, that's actually our best draw. Okay, all of a sudden, I mean, the problem is the last card in his hand is pretty likely to be Flame Strike. But, I mean, if it's not... Ah. We played around his shit by not having shit to polymorph. Excellent. Dude, we're gonna win this game. Are you kidding me? If he's thinking about... If you're playing for board, you kill the 2/3. I guess you do this here. So you can still heal the face. It does mean if he draws 1 damage, we don't get lethal.
Well played.
Oh my god. What the hell? Guess he doesn't need a lottery ticket after all. Not bad. Not bad. Don't forget to like and subscribe, people watching on YouTube. Thanks for the bit spots and booty. Damn! Ooh, look at all that gold. All that juicy gold. Um, 240. That's like over 500 gold, isn't it? Nice. Nice.